Okay, so long division. You got your steps right there. I'm going to rewrite them here at the bottom. I'm a little bit more clear. Okay, so gotta scoot down here. Okay, here we go. So just out to the side, maybe write out these steps again for me. Okay, step 1 would be you're going to compare first to first, and I will show you what I mean. Okay, so we're going to look at question 1, obviously first. So we're going to put x squared. Oh, this stylus sucks, so that's why I don't like using it. Okay, hold on. X squared minus x plus 1. On the outside and on the inside, obviously our dividend here, so x to the 4th. What's missing? X to the 3rd. So I put 0x to the 3rd in that spot. And then the rest, 2x squared minus x plus 5. That's all the same. All right, let's talk about why I'm going to make you do this today. We talked a little bit yesterday about synthetic division, when it works and when it doesn't. You can only use synthetic division if it's in the form x minus c for what you're dividing. Look at what you're dividing by. Is it in x minus c? Is it linear? No. You can't use synthetic here. It's squared. No can do, okay? So you could try, but you would not succeed. That's why we have to use long division in these cases, okay? So higher than linear, you have to use it. We are comparing now first to first. Lots of highlighting here. Here we go. X squared, that's not a highlighter. X squared to x to the 4th. X squared times what gets me x to the 4th? X squared, okay, right? X squared times x squared gets me x to the 4th. So I'm going to put that little number up at the top here, above the x squared. And that x squared is what I'm now going to multiply to x squared, or distribute x and 1. So one thing at a time. X squared times x squared will give me x to the 4th. That should match, okay? If you've done this, right? X squared now times negative x. What's that? Negative. X squared times negative x to the 3rd. Because remember, this one has a 1. Okay, and then the last one, x squared times 1. X squared. Plus x squared. You are now going to subtract. Oh, sorry, we missed a step. So we're writing out steps to the side. First to first is what you compare, and then you're going to distribute to everything on the outside. And now the step we're about to do is now we're about to subtract. Okay? Subtract. What I really mean when I say subtract is I actually mean change the signs, okay? We've done this with polynomials before. You can't just subtract the first term, you gotta subtract all of them. So here, I'm gonna go to subtract now. I subtract, but I have to change these signs as well. Plus, minus. So if you have colors, it's helpful to use different colors. I might use red because that's not very... Oh, it still looks samey. I'm trying. Oh, was that a negative? Hold on, what was it before? I lost it. It was a positive, so this guy should be negative. Okay, sorry. All right, so now we're going to subtract. Obviously, these will cancel. And then you should be able to add down. So 0x squared plus 1x to the 3rd. That is now 1x to the third. And then 2x squared minus 1x squared, so you've got just x squared. Or 1x squared, if you want to do that. Okay, now you're comparing first to first again. Here you go. X to the second times what would give me x to the third? X. Okay, so that goes up top. And now you are distributing x. Okay, so x times x squared should be the same, right? X to the third. Oh, I forgot to bring this guy down. Bring him down. That's like long division 101. My bad. Bring down the next term, and now we'll multiply. Sorry. Okay, so now we're multiplying x times negative x. Then doing this times that. What's that? Negative x squared. And then your last one, x times 1, is just 1x. Or you can just put x, that's fine. Okay, you're now going to draw a line, change signs, or subtract is what I mean. So you're subtracting everything here. So that becomes plus, minus. I think I should have done red and blue. Okay, and these should cancel. But then you should be able to add down the rest. So you've got 2x squared. And then what's the next one? Negative, it's negative 1x minus 1x, so negative 2x. Okay, we need to bring down this next term, and I'm not going to forget this time. Plus 5. Okay, and then again, you're comparing first to first. So x squared to 2x squared, what do I need to multiply by? 2. I multiply by 2, and I distribute all that out. That's a little bit easier that time. Everything on the outside, x squared minus x plus 1 all gets multiplied by 2. So 2x squared minus 2x plus 2. But now you're going to draw a line and subtract, which tells you, again, you need to change signs. So don't just, yes, you're subtracting the first term, but not just the first term, this whole polynomial. So plus, minus. And now you should be able to add down. The first terms should cancel. What is going to happen here? Also cancels. Nice. And you're left with 3. This is a, what is it? We've been doing this. Remainder. Okay, you're going to write your final answer the same way as synthetic. Your answer is at the top there, x squared plus x plus 2. That's obviously the first part. With a remainder out of, do you remember what I put it over? Yeah, the divisor, what you see highlighted up there in yellow. X squared minus x plus 1. So that end process will be the same as what you've been doing with synthetic, okay? Woo!
So this is what
I don't think so. Okay, can you use synthetic division on this? Yes, but because I'm trying to ruin your life today, we're not going to do that. Okay? We are going to do long division for the sake of you practicing it, okay? Also because these are your notes on long division. But take good notes and make a note to yourself that you could use synthetic on this because you're dividing by x minus c, okay? So we're going to say you could use synthetic. You don't have to. You can use long division on anything. Now, if this was like my test and I had the option, I would surely do synthetic. But we're learning today, okay? Okay, first to first. I'll do it in a different color this time. X to the third. x times what is x to the third? X squared. So he goes up top. Do it in red. And now you're distributing that, so you get x the third. And then minus 1x squared. If you want to put the 1 there. Draw a line. Subtract, but remember what I really mean when I say subtract is change signs. So that means that this one becomes plus. So I'm trying to hopefully make a distinction now because it's in blue. Okay. These will cancel. Ooh, and this cancels as well. Okay, for the sake of learning, I'm going to use a 0 down here. You could cancel that and then bring down both terms at the next two terms at the same time if you wanted. I'm going to show you maybe a way to do it today so you don't get confused. Zeros are helpful. So instead of just canceling out both, you can actually bring down and say this is 0x squared because we're supposed to have something in that spot, right? And then bring this guy down still one at a time. You could go a little faster, I think, and cross out both and then bring down the next two. But we're not going to do that because I want you to see this, okay? And then again, you're comparing first to first. X times what gets me 0x squared? 0x. Weird, I know. Okay, so 0x is what we're going to use. And now you're going to distribute a 0x, which obviously is not going to do very much. So 0x times x is 0x squared. 0x times negative 1 is, well, 0x. Seems kind of silly. So now you're going to subtract, and these will cancel. Sorry, I should have been black. And we forgot to change signs, but it doesn't matter because it's going to be negative 2x regardless. Okay. So just showing you how you can do it with zeros. If you wanted to cancel both out and just bring down negative 2x plus 8 all at once, that would have been fine. Okay, and first to first. X times what is negative 2? Negative 2x, sorry. Negative 2. So that is what you're going to multiply by. That's a highlighter. Distribute that, and it should be something nice. So negative 2x plus 2. Distributing to, remember, x minus 1 on the outside. And you're subtracting, so you are going to change signs. So it's plus, minus. These will cancel out, and you are left with 8 minus 2. 6 is your remainder. Okay. I don't know how to color code this to make it super helpful. Okay. Your answer up there is at the top, x squared plus 0x minus 2. Obviously, it'd be kind of goofy if you put a 0x. So we're not going to do that. X squared minus 2 plus 6 is the remainder out of what? X minus 1. So this is your final answer here. You could have used synthetic and you would get the exact same thing. Obviously, the process is different. I would have used synthetic. But I wanted you to practice it, okay?